Have you ever had to become the villain to save your kid? My 12-year-old son Mason used to be obsessed with skateboarding and basketball. Then he discovered Steal a Brain Rot on Roblox, and it was like someone flipped a switch in his brain. Suddenly, Mason's entire world revolved around collecting these weird Italian meme characters with names like Bombardiro Crocodilo. He'd wake up talking about rebirth bonuses and fall asleep mumbling about base protection timers. Every conversation became about the game. Dad, I need more Robux for the VIP Game Pass. The kid was spending 12+ hours a day on this game. His grades tanked. He stopped hanging out with friends. All his birthday money went straight to buying game passes and 2 times luck boosts. The breaking point came last Saturday. I asked Mason if he wanted to go to the skate park, something he used to beg me to do every weekend. He didn't even look up from his screen. I can't leave right now, Dad. I just got a secret brain rot worth 800,000 per second. I stared at my son, who was genuinely stressed about protecting imaginary creatures that generated fake money in a game where the only point was to steal from other kids. That's when I decided to fight fire with fire. That night, after Mason went to bed, I did some research. I watched YouTube videos, joined Discord servers. I learned about the stealing mechanics, the vulnerability windows, the pay-to-win elements. Then I created an anonymous Roblox account called Shadow Thief 2025. I bought $10,000 worth of Robux. If Mason wanted to live in a world where money equals power, I'd show him exactly how that world works. I spent the week learning the game and building up my character. I bought all the premium items, the fastest stealing tools, the best base upgrades. I became everything I hate about gaming. A pay-to-win whale with 0 skill and unlimited cash. Friday night, I put my plan into action. Mason, dinner, my wife called from downstairs. 5 more minutes, he yelled back. I'm about to get a candy event. Now, Mason, your food is getting cold. I heard him groan dramatically and stomp down the stairs, complaining about how we don't understand how rare this opportunity is. Perfect. That was my window. I logged into Shadow Thief 2025 and found Mason's base. His precious collection was sitting there. I used my Robux to instant unlock to break into his base in literally 2 seconds. No skill, no strategy, just raw financial power. I grabbed his most valuable brain rot and teleported back to my base. The whole robbery took less than 30 seconds. Mason came back upstairs, and I waited. About 5 minutes later, I heard a sound I'll never forget. Not quite a scream, not quite crying, just pure digital heartbreak. No! My Los Tralaleritos! It's gone! He came running downstairs with his tablet, tears streaming down his face. Dad, someone stole my secret brain rot. I was only gone for like 10 minutes. It took me 3 weeks to get that. How is this even possible? I put on my most sympathetic dad voice. Oh no, buddy, that's terrible. How did they get into your base? Mason was sobbing now. No, they just paid their way in. It's not fair. I can't compete with people who spend hundreds of dollars. I nodded slowly, letting that sink in. So you're telling me someone with more real money than you waited for you to step away from your computer, then used that money to instantly take something you worked weeks for? Mason stopped crying. I could see the gears turning in his head. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. I leaned forward. And Mason, what have you been doing with your birthday money and allowance for the past 2 months? Dead silence. He stared at his tablet screen, at his empty base, at the notification that Shadow Thief 2025 has stolen your Los Tralaleritos secret. I've been buying advantages over other players, he whispered. And how do you think those other kids felt when you used your premium items to steal from them? More silence. But I could see something changing in his expression. That was the moment I knew my plan had worked. Mason sat there for a long time, just staring at the screen. Finally, he closed the app. This game is stupid, he said quietly. It's not about skill or fun. It's just about who can spend the most money.